there are no FDA-approved uses for adipose-derived, fat-derived stem cells in the United States, so you can't use them legally. But we were asked to be part of the first study in the United States using fat transfer and stem cells to try to regrow hair in people who are losing their hair. So we completed that study about 6 months ago, and it was very promising. And so it's probably going to be about 2 years before we'll be able to inject stem cells, but we can do fat transfers which contain a high volume of stem cells. You can also add PRP, which is platelet-rich plasma, so you take your own blood and you centrifuge it down to platelets. The platelets will stimulate hair follicles that are in a dormant phase to go back into a growth phase. And the fat transfer creates an environment in the scalp that is more conductive to hair growth. So the combination of the two procedures offers a way to try to regrow your own hair. It's probably going to be applicable for men in early stage hair loss. So now, if you've got a bunch of dead hair follicles, they're not going to grow. You need a hair transplant if you want hair. But if you are starting to thin, starting to lose hair, and you're trying to get the hair follicles that are still alive growing again, then this is a good procedure. It's also probably a very, very good procedure for women who are having hair loss, because it's one of the few procedures that you can treat the entire scalp in one treatment. It's under 1 hour. It can be done with local anesthesia. There's really minimal downtime to the procedure. When you do a fat transfer for this type of procedure, you're harvesting fat from someplace you have unwanted fat on your body. You're sucking out a few syringefuls and then processing it, and then injecting a thin layer under the scalp. So you're just trying to create a thin layer of fat just under the hair follicles, and that provides an environment that the science seems to indicate is very good for hair follicle growth. It will probably be in the neighborhood, if you're going to see it, of between 1 and 3 months. So we will be charging an introductory price of $3,500 for the fat transfer with PRP as we introduce the procedure into the practice.